We're actually fishing with the weirdest lures off of eBay. Not only are they pink, but they're also clear and silver. We have 5 grasshoppers. Oh my, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. How do you make a crankbait that sinks? Oh, there's fish. There we go. Oh my gosh, big one. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, that feels like a good fish. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here, and today we're actually fishing with the weirdest lures off of eBay. I went on there and I searched the internet all night long, and I found some of the craziest fishing lures that I could find, and they were actually surprisingly priced pretty well. And today we're actually gonna bring them out and hopefully catch fish on every single one of them. But I'm about to show you guys what we got over here, what we're working with today. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. But we're out here at the pond. It's looking good. Hopefully these weird lures aren't weird enough to the point where they can't catch us fish, but I think we're gonna get on them. Let's go ahead. Let me show you guys what I picked up and let's catch some fish. All right, so right here we have our weirdest lures off of eBay. I probably sat there. It didn't take long at all. I probably sat there for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I found a bunch of weird stuff. I think I ordered like 4 or 5 lures, but I only got 3, and I have no idea where the other ones are at. So we're gonna stick with the 3 that I got in my hands right now because they're actually here. But we're gonna start off with our soft plastic. Now right here we have our Think Fish pink worms. Now these are actually a really unique color. Not only are they pink, but they're also clear and silver. So, I mean, fish like pink. That's always a solid color. And they also like a little shad look. So this is gonna represent a little shad, I think. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is very interesting. And on the back it says, our mission is to continue to serve the angler by dedicating our efforts to create fishing tackle innovations. Wow, I'm real good at reading. Memorable fishing experience. Stupid bug. I think I'm gonna have a pretty memorable fishing experience fishing with these, because not only are they pink and silver, but they're pink and silver. I think it's gonna work. These are definitely gonna get bit. Kind of on the weird side, nothing too crazy. We do have one lure that is completely weird, and it's the strangest thing I think I've ever seen. But we'll get into that in a second. Well, our centipede worms, whatever you want to call them, the pink things, they actually costed $8.49 to $8.99, which is actually kind of crazy because there's only 6 lures in there, so that's pretty expensive, especially for this brand. I've never heard of them, but they obviously have a bunch of colors. I bought the most strange one because, you know, you guys know me. I just gotta find the weirdest stuff, and we got the pink and silver to prove that. Next up, we have some grasshoppers. Now, I actually bought these things in like a 5-pack, which is actually really cool. They're pretty legit. They're like little crankbaits. I think I've actually seen these in the stores before, but these ones are kind of off-brand. They're not as cool, not as big as the ones in the store. These ones are pretty interesting. This one actually glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. And they came with so many colors. I don't even know which one we're gonna throw today. That's the problem. But all 5 of these grasshoppers in this 5-pack actually only costed like $5.29, which is actually pretty good, I guess you could say. Hopefully they catch fish. I think you could probably catch a bass, a bluegill on these for sure. But definitely interesting. Next up, we have our, this is the interesting one. Right here, we have a buzzbait hard frog. This is very interesting. It is basically a buzzbait blade leading down to a hard body frog with a little skirt, leading down to a soft body frog hook. How does that make sense? It's not even a treble hook. It's literally like the frog hook, the double frog hook on the back of this frog. So that hookup ratio is probably going to be terrible, but we're here to test it out. And this frog was actually $6.99 to $12. I don't really know if you picked out like a certain color, if it changed the price, but there's a lot of different colors. They actually look better in the pictures. Like, now that I got it in here, it's kind of interesting. But that is what we are working with today. We spent, I don't know how much money. I'd have to add it up. But I did spend a lot more on some other stuff. I have no idea where it's at. It's either lost or they're not sending it to me. And most of the stuff that I'm buying, it literally takes forever to ship it. So I'm actually surprised these got here as fast as they did. But I don't know where the other stuff is, and I just want to catch fish on weird stuff. So let's go ahead. We're going to tie all this stuff up, hopefully catch some fish, hopefully complete the challenge, which is catch a fish on everything. I think we can get it done. Sun's going down. We're on that evening bite. Let's go ahead. Let's rig this stuff up and let's catch some fish. All right, so the goal is we have 3 lures. We have 3 combos right here. We're gonna tie a lure up on every single one, and then we're gonna go and catch a fish on every single one. If all goes to plan. I have no idea how this is gonna go. We are fishing with weird stuff off of eBay. So who knows how good this stuff will be, but we're here to put it to the test. We're here to find out. Let's rig some stuff up. All right, so here's the problem I'm facing. We have 5 grasshoppers. We have 5 color options to choose from, and I don't know which one to choose from. I mean, just look at these. They all are pretty unique. I really want to throw the glow-in-the-dark one, but I think we should wait. I mean, if it was nighttime, definitely throw that one. This one's kind of got like a clear tint to it, which is not really good for naturals, so that's out of the picture. That's out of the picture. So it brings it down to these 2. We got a chartreuse and green and like a little brown and silver, orange, gold, whatever you want to call it. Tough choice. I think I'm gonna have to go with the chartreuse. I just have to. All right, so we have our grasshopper right here. I'm not sure how this thing is gonna go on the bait caster. This could be a disaster waiting to happen, but I'm down for it. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting something to go wrong today. And honestly, looking at this little grasshopper, I could just see him completely messing up my bait caster, and I'm okay with it, honestly. As long as he catches me a fish, we'll be good. I mean, honestly, for 5, so basically these are $1 a piece, right? Math, somewhere around $1. If there was 5 of them, and they're $5 each, they're around $1. So, for $1, this is actually a pretty solid lure. All right, I think we should put this all the way down to max because this is about to be a bad idea. Well, our little grasshopper is rigged up. He's ready to go. I'm actually about to make a cast. I can't wait. It looks too good. Usually bluegill and bass like to hang over here until I spook them, which I don't think I've done yet. So we honestly should get bit pretty soon right here. And I mean, it's a grasshopper. It's an insect. Fish eat insects. And honestly, I think this is the least weird one out of the group. Oh, geez. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't good. Okay. Whoever decided to make this a crankbait was not thinking straight. It sinks. It sinks. There was a fish behind it. Oh my, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. How do you make a crankbait that sinks? What am I looking at right now? I mean, a fish was interested in it, but like, I'm still confused. How do you work it if it doesn't, it doesn't even crankbait, all right? Is that even how you would describe it? It doesn't crankbait. What is happening? Oh my gosh, no wonder they were $5 for a pack of 5. These things are not good. Dang it, dude. I was for sure it was gonna swim good. I thought it was gonna be the easiest one. I was definitely wrong. We have a grasshopper crankbait that doesn't crankbait, and it doesn't even float, it sinks. Interesting. Honestly, I think that our worm is gonna be 10 times easier. Why is there a bee by the worms? Leave my worms alone. These things kind of look good. They're kind of tough though, which might be good, might be bad. Oh my, there's like nowhere you can stick the hook in. That's actually kind of not a good design. Well, I think our challenge may be a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. I thought the grasshopper was gonna float. I thought it was gonna work. I thought it was gonna get bit, but here we are tying up another lure. Well, we got our pink worm. I hope it actually catches a fish. Let's actually get a little action test here. Ooh, okay. It has a good swim. It has a good swim. That's a good sign. Oh my gosh, this actually might be fire. Look at that thing standing up. Oh, this is gonna get bit. This might be the best lure. Wow. I was expecting not much, but I'm actually pretty impressed with this one. The grasshopper, if I had to rate it out of 10 right now, it's sitting at a -2. This thing probably sitting at like a 8 out of 10, maybe. I guess we'll see how the fish like it, but look at that thing kicking. I'm honestly super impressed with this one. I think we're gonna start working it on the bottom. See what happens. Oh, there's a fish. There we go. Oh my gosh, big one. Oh, he hit so hard. There we go though. Come on, first fish of the day on our weird eBay stuff. Dude, this is a nice fish. Guy ate it straight off the bottom. Oh my gosh, come on. Stop running that way. Stop running that way. Stop running that way. Get over here. That's not a bad one. We will take it. Get up here, buddy. Let's go. Right there, first one of the day. Look at that pink worm in there. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, he ripped it in half. No wonder, because it's kind of like a skinny worm. Look at that. That thing is gone, but look how it jiggles. Look at that. All right, well, right there, fish number 1 of the day on our centipede worm. Can't complain with that. First one, not too long fishing with it too. It's actually a pretty solid worm. It's definitely built a little questionable, but it did catch a fish. We got one on the board. I'm actually excited because now we can actually focus on the grasshopper and our hard-bodied frog, but definitely gonna throw the worm some more because it's actually pretty sick. But let's get this guy back. All right, buddy. Ooh, that water is hot. All right, see you, man. There we go. Well, that's a good sign. At least one of our lures we bought worked. We caught a fish on it. It didn't take long at all. I thought it looked really good. Honestly, my only complaint with it has a really skinny piece in the middle that you put the hook in and it broke in half. But we're on to our next lure, which I am actually very, very interested in. I'm about to take this thing out of the package and show you guys what's up because this thing is definitely weird. It's the weirdest thing on the list. I don't know who designed this, but they were definitely, I don't know what their thought process was, but guess we're about to find out. It honestly looks like the person who was designing this said, let's get every single topwater bait, put it together and see what happens. So right here, we have a buzzbait, a little buzzbait blade right there. Then we have it leading down on a little swivel to a hard body frog. Then it also has rattles in it, apparently. What? So then it also has a massive skirt on there. I mean, it's kind of everywhere. Like, it's going every direction. Then you have your normal frog hook right here. The double hooks. I don't even know what to say. Like, it's not even on the bait. And then it's like, it's floppy too. So it's not like a solid buzz. This is about to be interesting. Let's just say that. I'm about to tie this thing on, take the grasshopper too, and we're gonna explore the bank and hopefully catch 2 fish to complete the challenge. I might even take the worm in case things get too rough, but this is just, it's strange, man. I'm just honestly hoping that it works better than the grasshopper, and I think it will, honestly. It doesn't, I think it's definitely fishable if it works right. Like, I get the idea a little bit to an extent. Still don't understand why the hooks aren't on the actual bait and they're all the way behind. I guess they're anticipating a short strike or something, but dude, it's just, it's built weird. Oh, well, that's great. I didn't even make a cast yet and I already caught my line. Oh yeah, this design is just, let's see if it actually works. It sinks? Are you kidding me? Oh wait, okay, that was my fault. I was about to say, usually if it's a hard body, I expected it to float. Would it not? It doesn't look bad when it swims, honestly. Like, that actually looks pretty good. But I still would think it being a hard-bodied frog, it would float. Yeah, so I actually have no idea how this is about to work. I think we can definitely get the frog knocked out and the grasshopper, but the bluegill, me and the bluegill just haven't been getting along recently. Everything I throw them, they're just super picky. So, it's not looking good. I think we can get it done, but it's gonna be a little difficult, I think. But hopefully there's some fish over here and who knows, maybe they'll eat this weird stuff. Who knows? Oh, one just nipped at it. Oh, he missed it. I wonder why. Huh, that's crazy. Maybe it's because like the hook is 3 feet behind the thing that makes the movement. Gosh, man. I hate to be that guy and like really judge them, but come on, man. What is this? All right, it is currently day 2. We're out here with the eBay stuff. I don't really know what the plan is. The original plan was to catch fish on everything, but it's just been so difficult the other day. So I think we're just gonna try and put a few fish up here on the bank, just catch a few and see what happens. And I don't know if I have the sanity to throw the grasshopper and the topwater bait for any longer. So we're gonna grab the pink worm and hopefully get on a few fish. It's hot out, so they're probably on bottom. So I think they're gonna eat on the worm. Let's go ahead, let's catch a few more, and let's complete this eBay challenge. Man, this little pink worm is actually, I think, my favorite. It's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, he feels decent. That feels like a good fish. That feels like a good one. Stay down, buddy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought he was a giant. Whew. Dude, this fish was pulling so good. That's not a bad one. I'll take that. Get over here. Look at this pink eBay lure. Oh my gosh, he came out of the water. Let's go. There we go. Not a bad one. Look at that pink worm hanging out. Ooh, it just barely came out. Not a bad fish. All right. See ya, buddy. Oh my gosh, that water is so hot. That was literally so fast, though. They can't resist this pink centipede worm. Oh my gosh, what a kickoff. Well, right there, we just finished fishing with our weird eBay lures. Honestly, I feel like a failure right now, man. I couldn't get them all done. And I feel like I feel like I'm not making excuses. I mean, the lures are just not that good. The topwater one, we probably easily could have caught one, but it's like midday and there's no way I'm fishing with that grasshopper until it's topwater time. So we're just gonna assume the topwater one caught one because I definitely could get it done if I actually put some time and effort into it. I did the other day, it didn't happen. We had one blow up, I missed them. We had a few fish follow the grasshopper, but that thing was just never gonna happen. But it still was a fun time to get out here and fish with eBay's weirdest lures. And we actually caught, I think, 2 fish. I don't even remember. But we still got on them with the pink worms. Those were a struggle too. I mean, they all snapped in half like 5 minutes ago. But we caught fish, we succeeded. We gotta check out some of eBay's weirdest stuff. And it was a lot of fun. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.